Hello, good evening. I'm just going to give it a few minutes for people to join on if they would like. I figured I would go live while I had the opportunity. Let's hope the opportunity stays around. My toddler is in bed, quiet and calm. The dog is in his crate, peaceful for the moment of time being. Let's hope it stays that way. So while we are waiting for a few people to join in if they would like, I'm going to find this and share this. How's everybody doing today? If you were watching this on the replay, thank you for being patient. Well, this was a little bit of an impromptu live, so I'm waiting for people to join in if they like. So, there we go. Okay. I've got in the background, I've set up my meditation space. I would love for you to let me know how you set up your meditation space. I have my meditation space set up. I've got my In Love candle from Euphoria going. Hi there, thanks for joining. I've got my music going in the background. I've got music from indiemusicbox.com. Chris Collins is the artist for that place. It's royalty-free music that I can have here. I apologize. My husband's pager is going in the background. Hoping my teenager will come help me out and turn that down. So I would love to hear in the comments below how you guys set up your pagers. Distractions. How you set up your meditation place. Do you have a place that you like to meditate? And if you do, how do you set it up? What does it look like? What smells do you like there? What sights do you like there? What sounds do you like to have around you? Quite often, it's nice to have a meditation corner that you can come to, that you can revisit. Some place that you can... It's kind of like muscle memory when you meditate in the same space on a regular basis. It's like your body knows when you go to that space, this is my sacred spot. This is my quiet spot. This is where I go to calm down. So it's nice to have that to revisit often. Okay. So I figured we would meet today and we'd do a little bit of a live meditation inspiration. Now that we've been live for a little bit and I've gotten it out there, I've got 2 different decks for a little inspiration today, and we'll see what kind of meditation they offer. I've got a smaller color card deck that is different than my usual color cards if you've joined me before. My original color card deck is at the salon and it is not here with me, so we'll work with a new one today. But there's different inspirations on these cards that I thought we would pull a couple out and see what comes up with it. So I'm liking the orange one. And for who's ever live with me currently, I've got one on the left and one on the right. Can you share with me which one you would like? Left or right? Pick a direction. And we'll add that to our rhythm. So help me out. Would you like the card from the left or a card from the right of my color cards that I have spread out currently? And this will help to share some inspiration for our meditation today. All right. Well, then I'm just going to actually choose from the right side then. And I'll pull this one out. If somebody says left all of a sudden, then we'll know to use it. So I've got 2 cards here. I've got an orange one and the green one. And I've got another deck. It's an archetype deck, but I feel like we'll wait and visit that one at the end. We'll use these cards to share in our meditative inspiration. So the orange, of course, is connected to our second chakra. And that's our creation energy. That's our kind of the birthplace of our relationship energy and our emotions and kind of our raw emotions and what have you. So this card helps to spark that creative energy within inside us. Effervescent creativity sparks from my being. My life's path is clear and founded in love, respect, and adventure. So with this card, it reminds us that that creative spark sits in us all, that it is a little bit of a unique expression on how we connect with that creative energy, but it invites us to be a part of that creative process within our life and to move forward with love and respect and to enjoy the adventure that lies ahead of us. And this reminds us that we have that creative energy in us and to nurture that creative energy. So when we're meditating today, this orange color is a great symbolic energy to embrace that creative energy, embrace that spark within us to pull in and create the adventure we want in life and the process we want in life. And actually a couple of ways to cultivate that creative energy are to work with what makes you feel creative. Some people are crafty. Some people are really creative with the way they organize. Some people are really creative with baking. Some people are really creative with gardening and working with numbers. You know, whatever it is that makes you feel like you're really getting in there and you're really creating something and you're doing something and it kind of makes your soul sing a little bit. Those are good ways to cultivate that creative energy. But today we're going to use this color and that affirmation to inspire creativity. So if you're drawn to that notion, you're drawn to that idea, keep this orange color in the back of your mind. And again, that card offers us a saying by effervescent creativity sparkles from my being. My life's path is clear and founded in love, respect, and adventure. Respect that part in yourself that has that loving excitement for what you're looking to create. So our second color is the green color. And this is actually quite often, I always feel like it's the more grounding color to our heart chakra. It's the grounding nature that it's like the grounding force in our love. And it reminds us to nurture what matters in our heart, matters of the heart. It reminds us to nurture that love energy and that heart energy. And I think that's quite often why we find such grounding peace and comfort by being out in nature, is because it pulls that love energy and connects it to the earth, connects it to the here and now. And it almost like it releases all that extra for that short period of time and lets us be grounded in that love and that nurturing energy that nature offers us. So this reminds us of our fourth chakra, our heart chakra. Divine love fills my heart. I hear the song of the universe, the one song that is mine to sing. In this life, I am whole, I am healed, I receive and radiate loving kindness. So I'm going to go over that one again, but if you give me 1 second, my daughter is not coming to rescue me with my husband's pager on in the background, so I'm going to go turn that off. We thought we had the correct one off. Come to find out we didn't. So there we go. Okay, so we're talking about the fourth chakra, our heart chakra, and the energy of love and grounding that love energy within our life. We're talking about how quite often the green color is a color of our heart chakra, but it's almost like it's, to me, my work with it has always brought me to the notion that it's the grounding force in our heart chakra, and that the pink, which is also a color of the heart chakra, is almost like the uplifting. When we're in nature and we're in that green nature space, we feel nurtured and we feel cared for. So that's a little bit reminder about the color green that we can embrace in our meditation today. I love the saying that goes with this card. Divine love fills my heart. I hear the song of the universe, the one song that is mine to sing in this life. I'm whole, I'm healed, I receive and radiate loving kindness. A couple of things I love about this card that really stick out to me the most. The idea that one song is mine to sing in this lifetime. The idea that we each have our own unique expression of that heart light, that divine spark that we're given, I feel is given to our heart. We feel it in our heart. We feel it in our emotions. We feel it in our mind. And I feel like I love this card because it reminds us that we each have our own unique way of expressing that divine love in our life. And when we calm down, slow down, and connect to that heart space, we can connect to what that song or what that divine unique expression is. So I love that phrase in this card. I also love the I am affirmations that go with this. I love the I am whole, I am healed, I radiate and receive loving kindness. I love how that helps us feel empowered. I love how it helps us feel whole and healed. It reminds us that we can welcome in that whole and that healed energy into our life, and that we can also give it out. In that notion of that divine energy that we feel in our heart and that we feel within us, that unique spark, that it's just as important to receive it as it is to radiate it. And there's a little bit of a cycle that goes with that. As we receive and as we give out this loving kindness or this divine love, this divine energy, and as we continue that cycle, it continues to flow and creates a balance for us when we aren't receiving the way we probably could for our highest good, and when we aren't giving as much as what we probably could. It sometimes can make us feel off kilter. So I feel like these affirmations help us embrace the notion of receiving and radiating that unique spark, that divine love. So I love this color as well. So I invite you to join me in meditation and pick either of these colors. Whether you're feeling like you want to connect with your creative energy and you want to connect with that divine, unique, creative spark that sits inside you to create things within your life, or to create and empower that energy, you can use this orange color as that to help you. And I love that we have them all behind me too. And then if you want to embrace that love energy, that heart energy, then we're going to use this green color today. So if you'd like to join me for the meditation, I'll have you get settled in your space. Take a couple of deep breaths. Just close your eyes and take a moment to connect with the space around you. Connect with that deep breath and that calming energy that you're looking to welcome into this meditation today. And then I want you to pick one of those colors. Pick either the green or the orange. And if you're just joining for the meditation, pick a color. And then when you get done, go back in the beginning and see what we talked about with those colors. As you settle into your space, I want you to welcome a calming energy for this meditation. Maybe you use an affirmation. You can repeat after me or just welcome this affirmation to work for you as well. I come into this space with an open mind and open heart, and I welcome the loving or creative energies offered to me in this meditation. I am grounded, I am guided, and I am protected. And I want you to trust that this experience is meant to be used for your highest good. So I want you to take a few moments and just focus on your breath. Feel your chest and your belly expand and retract as you take a couple of deep breaths. As you inhale and exhale, feel the rhythm of your breath as it washes through your body. And you can pair some numbers with your breath. As you inhale, you can count from 1 up until 4. And as you exhale, you can count from 4 down through 0. Allow these numbers to roll calmly through your mind as you inhale and exhale, counting from 1 up until 4 on the inhale, and then counting from 4 down through 0 on the exhale. And you can count out loud, or you can count in your mind. Allow these numbers to ride the waves of your breath. Let each rhythm of your inhale and exhale release any tension or stress that you are carrying in your body, and slowly stretch out those numbers so there's more space between them as you breathe. And if at any point in time those numbers fall away, that's completely okay. Let them fall away. If you would like to pair your breath with an affirmation, you can inhale to the word divine and exhale to the word love. Using the affirmation divine love to flow with your breath. Let these words or these numbers give you permission to relax. And I want you to pick one of the colors that we talked about in the beginning, whether it's the orange or the green. And I want you to welcome that color's energy into your meditation. And I want you to imagine that this color washes over you. I want you to imagine that this color, whether it be the orange or the green, washes through you. Maybe it washes over you like a rainstorm or a waterfall or a shower. Maybe you experience it surrounding you like a bubble of beautiful, warm, colorful light. Maybe you experience it like a loving mist that encompasses you and washes around you, swirling around you, protecting you and nurturing your energy at this time. I want you to feel this color inside and out. Let the green or the orange, whichever one you choose, to nurture your energy Recognize what it offers your mind. What's it offer your heart? And how would it feel as it washes through your body? Any thoughts that come up, it's okay, let them come up. Witness them, recognize them, and let them move on. Maybe these colors are inspiring ideas, or maybe they're helping move along stuck energy, stuck emotions, or stuck thoughts. And as you recognize these thoughts and let them move past, give them to the color, give them to the bubble or the rain, however you're envisioning this color that surrounds you. Give this color your thoughts, your worries, your excitements, the chaos of the day. In this moment, either the green or the orange color is nurturing you, holding you, protecting you. What does this color inspire within you? What emotions does this green or this orange color bring to the surface? And if needed, how do these colors help you heal those emotions or celebrate those emotions? As we finish up this meditation, I want you to ask, what does this color have to offer me today? What other insight or awareness should I take from either the green or the orange color as I move throughout the rest of this meditation today? And I want you to just take a few minutes just to sit peacefully, a few seconds, I should say. We'll sit here peacefully. And just breathe. And allow yourself to witness whatever it is you're meant to experience today. And as you move out of the meditation, I'm going to have you finish off with a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Inhaling for as long as you can, and exhaling for as long as you can. And I want you to imagine as you exhale that this color washes over you, washing down you, and washing into the earth. And as this color washes away, allow it to carry with it anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Any old energy, any bad juju, as my daughter says. And just imagine as you exhale that this color washes all of that away, leaving behind nurtured, grounded, loving energy, or positive, enlivening creativity. Alrighty. So I know that probably was a little bit longer than what people could do this meditation in a live, because I didn't plan it ahead. But I would love for you, if you are watching this live and you come halfway through and you're watching it to the end, I would love to invite you to rewatch it at a time where you can sit and do the whole meditation. And then let me know in the comments below which color you chose and how it felt, what it sparked inside you. And I would love for you to share now in the comments below if you sat through the meditation and you felt a certain color, or you had any experiences with certain images or certain inspirations and you'd like to share. I would love to have you share in the comments below. There was a couple of different things I felt. One thing for each color that I would love to share as we were moving through. When I connected with the green color, the image of little bluebirds came up with that green color as we were meditating through. And it was like all these little noisy hopping bluebirds, and there was a bunch of them, and it's like they all of a sudden appeared in the green, as if the green morphed into a tree and they were sitting in the tree and I was inside the tree with them. So it was kind of a cool thing. But they were all a little hoppy, and they were all excited, and they were all chirping, and it was just this excitement, and it felt almost chaotic, as if it would have been chaotic to listen to them all at once. But it was this beautiful chorus of unique chirps all the way along. And it felt like it connected completely with one song that is mine to sing in this life. The notion that we all have our own unique expression. And I felt like those bluebirds, they were very passionate in how they expressed themselves. And it didn't matter that they were all chirping at once. They just did their thing. And it's like they were all celebrating their unique individual energy all at once. And I felt like they were symbolic of the notion of sharing your song, sharing that heart light, sharing that heart energy, that unique spark that makes you you, and to share it with the world. And to nurture yourself so that you can do so in a very positive way, I think was what those bluebirds were reminding us. I will have to look up a little bit of the bluebird energy in some of my resources and share with you what they symbolize, but that was the energy that I felt they brought to the meditation. Very much a happy, cheerful chirp that was slightly chaotic, but also unique to each bird at that time. So, and then for the orange, as we went through the orange, I actually saw all of these rainbow colored containers. Like each color was a color of the rainbow, and I felt like that rainbow represented the different aspects of our energy, represented an alignment of our energy, a wholeness of our energy. But I also felt like it represented all the possibilities that we can use as resources to create the life that we're seeking, or to be creative within our life. And I felt like they were all these rainbow containers. Like there was an orange one, and there was a red one, and there was a yellow one, and there was a green one, and there was a blue one, and there was a purple one, and there was all these little containers, and each one represented a possibility. It represented an option of how we can create this life, and we can create things within our life. But there was no wrong answers, and there was no stress to it. It was just simply sitting and enjoying the possibilities that lie ahead. So I liked that it was aligning with all of the possibilities that are in our life to create things within our life, to be creative within the avenues in life, and to create the life that serves us. And I feel like these two notions, the notion of this creative energy and the notion of this unique heart energy, I feel like they work together, and I feel like that's probably why both of these colors were brought to us today. I know, Trisha, thank you for joining now, though. This was very much unplanned, but I encourage you to watch the replay, because then it will all tie in together for you. But I do feel like these two colors come to us today as a pair. And although we've been working with one or the other through most of this meditation, I think that they join together in this beautiful union, in the idea that once we connect with that heart song, once we connect with our unique divine expression that makes us, the way we express that what makes our heart sing, once we connect with that, then we also have the ability to connect with all the possibilities and how to create and express that in the world. And I feel like that's where our bluebirds and these rainbow containers help to join these colors together. The notion of connecting what makes us unique, connecting with that divine spark that makes us us, that makes our song unique to us, and allowing us to also connect with the energy to create that and to share it with the world, and to find avenues for creating that within our life, and to find space for creating that within our life. So it's a very spring, adventurous, excited energy that comes with this meditation. And I hope that this meditation finds you well and maybe inspires a little bit for you to connect with that, ways to invite that into your life. And it doesn't have to be a big, huge gesture. It can be a simple expression that you do within your day-to-day process that starts the ball rolling. It can be a song that makes you feel empowered, that you connect with each day, and that creates space within your life to welcome that nurturing and that empowerment into your life. Or it could be walking in nature, and as we move into spring, it could be going out, taking a few minutes walking in nature and sucking up that natural green that nurtures us around us, and listening to the birds. It could be sitting down and whatever you feel makes you feel creative and empowers that creative energy, whether it's crafting or cooking or gardening or numbers. Allow yourself time to experience that. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It could be a bunch of little gestures, like those rainbow containers. It could be they're all possibilities, big or small. So thank you very much for joining for this inspiration and meditation. I hope it finds you well. And I would love to hear in the comments below as to how this felt for you, what you experienced, what you enjoyed, if you were able to find peace and flow through it, if you were aware of thoughts that you needed to empty out and the colors took them away, whatever it is. And as a reminder, as always, any of the tips, tricks, or ideas within these meditations or any of the inspirations are meant for spiritual entertainment and enlightenment purposes only. If you have any physical or mental health concerns, I ask that you seek a physical or mental health professional. And may you have a beautiful week. Thank you very much.